Yo, what's up, everybody? It's getting a little late, and I'm sitting over here. I was practicing guitar. I'm not the best uh, playing instruments, uh, but I am a heart someone who loves creating music. That's why I have my little studio. I had a bigger studio that I had people come through and record, and I actually had a few people from the Rochester Symphony come through and record in my old studio. Um, man, I had a I had an awesome life, but it came all crashing down for various reasons. Um, One, drugs. Two, behavior. Three, attitude. Um, After creating the businesses and you know making so much money, you kind of forget why you started, and I neglected a lot of things, including my family. So you know, I think this is the main reason why I'm putting out these videos, is because I want other guys, hopefully young enough, um, or I'm not talking about age wise, but I'm talking about young enough within relationships to be able to understand the everything comes crashing down. It doesn't matter how strong you are, how tough you are. At some point, you will feel defeated if you lose everything. Um, I ain't gonna lie. I have been feeling defeated for a while because how do I say this? Yes, I can say I regret losing the love of my life, and I hate the position that I'm on today. But if I'm honest, think about this for a second. If she would have never walked away because of how bad I was treating her, she would have never called the cops when I was overreacting. We would probably still be together. And God, only God knows if her life would have been actually completed the way that it was meant to be. If she would have never walked away from me, what if my life is not yet to be where it needs to be, and I'm only simply struggling due to certain experiences that I'm supposed to experience in order to help others? Because all I have all I have gotten in life, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have good times, but my life has been nothing but struggles. And honestly, the only thing I can think of is that the Lord has placed me in this position because, one, I can withstand anything and everything that he's been throwing at me, not just financially, mentally, and emotionally, but also physically. Um, and I know that there is a lot of guys that they have taken their lives because of depression and emotional stress, and because they can handle certain truth. And the problem sometimes is that we don't have no one to talk to. I have tried to commit suicide quite a few times. I mean, I was locked up in a mental institution for a little while, just because when the divorce papers finally got to me, and I was served, and I started realizing that things were real and that she was done with my bullshit. Um, I couldn't really handle the fact that I realized how stupid I've been, and how stupid I was, because I wasn't just hurting her, I was also hurting my family, my kids. I was going through a lot of mental and verbal abuse that I was putting them through, and now I regret my life. I regret to see them, building a life that I'm not part of because I destroyed what I had with them. And that's the reason why I put out these videos, because it's something that unfortunately they don't teach you in school. They don't tell you how things are gonna turn out. Like, nobody walks you by the hands and tells you, like, hey man, this is what the fuck is really gonna happen if you keep doing this. There is an assumption that this could happen, but nobody tells you for sure that it will happen based on what reality tells. And sometimes people can be so blind. So I want to dedicate this video to ask anybody and everybody to please subscribe to my channel and to like my videos, because I want to impact people with my story. I had a near-death experience that I haven't talked about yet, openly. The experience is very, very, very weird and majestic, I guess, but it has also something to do with the movie Heaven is for Real, because there is a some way somehow there is a correlation between the two stories that I will explain later. But believe me when I tell you, um, this is just part of the journey. We are here to experience the here and now, and to help humanity reconnect. You can choose to do whatever you want, obviously. There is no one holding a gun against your chest and telling you, hey, you have to do this. No, no. I was a very bad individual. I never killed nobody. I never went out to rob people. I, I didn't do like criminal activities per se, but I did a lot of hurting within my own household. I was very verbally abusive because I had a lot of frustration, but I wasn't really understanding that I was putting myself into a lot of stress. I had like 4 jobs, and we had like 3 businesses that we were running at the same time, and we also had 2 kids. We had 2 stores. Um, I had no sleep. I mean, I was putting my ex through a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And the thing of it is that the reason I try so hard to keep out an open relationship with her and friendship is because I'm not necessarily trying to romantically get back to her so we can forget about the past, but I want to be around and repay what I feel that she deserves, because what she's done for me and the things that I did to her are something that I'm going to regret for the the rest of my life if I don't do right. She did a lot of good for me. She did a lot of bad things. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of fights over stupid little things, but nothing that I can call betrayal or hurtful within the relationship. It was just things that we just couldn't stand, you know, about each other, I guess. And with time, we just kind of drifted and drifted, but she kept trying. And when you find somebody who is devoted to trying to deal with your shit, um, it's it's something that you have to consider, because no one takes into consideration sometimes how much they take from others until it's too late. And once they realize that they have taken enough and they are done, then they fucking done. And that's kind of what I've been seeing in my relationship. But at the same time, I was in a very bad mental state, not just because of the drugs, but because um the space and time where I lived, and I uh, I had a job that was also part of the influence of my behavior and disconnection, because I worked at the morgue, and man, the morgue is something that um the morgue is something that I had to get back into this frequency in order for me to talk about it, because it's just a lot. So I just kind of want to hope and keep asking for people to please subscribe and follow my channel, because I want to grow this community. I want to create a community of people that have um, experiences with the supernatural and the paranormal, and I can travel to places and interview them. I don't want to create my channel about celebrities and this. No, I want people like you and I that have experiences that are not talked about. So I will keep going tomorrow with my stories and my blogging, and hopefully I can get some more subscribers. All right, peace out, guys.